Imagine if Superman, Hulk, and the Flash were real. Well, they will really exist, only smaller, slimier, and way more unbelievable. From beetles that shoot explosions like Iron Man to jellyfish that live forever like Deadpool, nature has its own squad of superheroes. These creatures don't wear capes, but their powers are very real. So get ready to meet 10 animals with superpowers that would make even the Avengers jealous. Leafhopper, the micro-jumper. Want to leap as high as Superman? Meet the leafhopper. These tiny insects' pest reaches only 5 to 7 millimeters long, but they can accelerate faster than a space shuttle, leaping 115 times their body length in milliseconds. Scaling that up to a 6 feet human makes that a 690 feet jump. A person with that ability could leap over the Washington Monument from a standstill. Their secret weapon lies in spring-loaded joints packed with a rubbery protein called resilin. Scientists at Cambridge University discovered that both legs fire simultaneously with perfect precision, giving them record-breaking takeoff speed. In slow motion, their jumps look like nature's version of a catapult. Tardigrade, the space survivor. Meet the tardigrade, the microscopic, chubby creature that laughs in the face of death. Researchers have collected these water bears all over the world, in glaciers, deserts, scalding hot springs of up to 150 degrees Celsius, and even outer space. How? Tardigrades manage this animal superpower by drying up into a near-death state called cryptobiosis. They can stay in this dried-out state for decades and spring back to life when they come into contact with water. This creature have been exposed to the vacuum of space and radiation, and then come back to life with just a drop of water. Dung beetle, the mighty roller. Super strength is something we associate with animals like the ox, bear, or elephant. But don't underestimate this little bug. The dung beetle might not look like Hulk, but it's also the strongest animal on Earth relative to its size. Male Onthophagus taurus beetles can pull 1,141 times their body weight of their favorite thing in the world, poop. The average weight of a human being is 137 pounds. If people were as strong as dung beetles, they could pull 156,317 pounds, the equivalent of a person dragging 6 double-decker buses. They rolled giant balls of dung across the savannah, using the Milky Way itself as a celestial GPS to navigate in straight lines. It was the only insect known to do so. Peregrine falcon, the sky flash. When it comes to speed, nothing beats the peregrine falcon. This sleek predator dives from the sky at over 242 miles per hour, faster than any other animal on Earth. Its eyes are so powerful, they can spot a pigeon from over 3 kilometers away. At that speed, we could commute to work faster than Japan's bullet train, the Shinkansen, which can reach speeds of 320 kilometers per hour. The peregrine falcon uses that speed to dive bomb its prey at high velocity, stunning or killing it instantly from the force of the impact. Immortal jellyfish, the ageless marvel. Imagine being able to reverse aging. The Turritopsis dohrnii, known as the immortal jellyfish, can do just that. When injured, starving, or growing old, it performs a biological miracle, reverting all of its cells back to their earliest form, essentially becoming young again. It can repeat this process indefinitely. In theory, they could live forever, unless predators eat them first. Scientists are still studying how this jellyfish triggers cellular rejuvenation, hoping to unlock secrets that could one day extend human life. Electric eel, the living power plant. Deep in the murky waters of the Amazon lurks an animal that could light up your life, literally. The electric eel is a biological powerhouse, capable of generating up to 600 volts of electricity from special cells called electrocytes. That's 5 times the voltage of a standard wall socket. It uses these electric bursts to hunt, defend itself, and even communicate. This voltage is enough to stun or even kill a large animal such as a caiman. A human can be also stunned from a shock and drown even in shallow water. Researchers have even seen electric eels leap out of the water to shock threats above the surface. This scary animal superpower contributed to the invention of batteries in the 1800s. Axolotl, the master of regeneration. In the lakes of Mexico lives the axolotl, a salamander that refuses to grow up and refuses to die. This strange amphibian can regrow entire limbs, parts of its heart, spinal cord, and even sections of its brain. Unlike humans whose cells scar after injury, the axolotl's cells rebuild perfectly. It stays in a juvenile form its whole life, breathing through external gills like a living water fairy. Scientists have isolated a small sequence of RNA in axolotls that is responsible for this regenerative ability. And maybe, one day, unlock the ability for humans to regrow lost body parts. The axolotl is an aquatic salamander native to just two lakes near Mexico City called Lake Xochimilco and Lake Chalco. The axolotls are now considered critically endangered due to habitat loss. Bombardier beetle, the explosive alchemist. You might think explosions are a human invention, but the Bombardier beetle mastered chemistry long before us. When threatened, this tiny insect mixes two chemicals, hydrogen peroxide and hydroquinone, inside its abdomen. The result? A violent chemical reaction that reaches 100 degrees Celsius, blasting a scalding spray of toxic steam straight at its enemies. The beetle can aim this boiling bomb with incredible precision, firing up to 20 times per second. It's strong enough to kill attacking insects or irritate the eyes and respiratory system of the larger predators. Scientists have studied its explosive defense to inspire new types of chemical spray systems and even miniature engines. Pistol shrimp, the sonic assassin. At first glance, the pistol shrimp seems harmless, until it fires. With one incredibly powerful claw, it snaps shut so fast, reaching speed over 60 miles per hour, that it creates a collapsing bubble, reaching nearly 200 decibels, louder than a gunshot. For a split second, the bubble's temperature hits almost 4,700 degrees Celsius. That's as hot as the surface of the sun. The shockwave stuns or kills small fish instantly. This explosive snap even emits a flash of light, a phenomenon called sonoluminescence. The pistol shrimp uses this deadly move to hunt and defend its territory. Horned lizard, the blood squirter. When danger comes, the horned lizard doesn't just run. It fights back in one of the strangest ways imaginable. By building up blood pressure in its head, it can shoot jets of blood from its eyes, sometimes up to 6 feet away. The blood not only startles predators, but also contains foul-tasting chemicals derived from its food source, poisonous harvester ants, that repel coyotes and wolves. These spiky reptiles also blend perfectly with desert sands, using camouflage to stay hidden until they decide to unleash their bizarre defense. It's like a comic book creature brought to life, weird, wild, and wonderfully real.